Hey, Nicole, thank you for taking the time today to chat with me. I really would just love to hear how things are going at Coastal.
On the whole,
Yeah,
like
during COVID.
Coastal as a whole, I feel like we've adjusted to the transitioned well, I guess I should say, to the online platform for most of our services, where our services run the gamut from 0 to any age. Yeah. And most of our services have gone to a virtual platform in the midst of COVID-19. And
how have you, what have been the obstacles in switching over to a virtual format with a group that meets in person?
It's been a little bit tricky to get folks to be a little bit more consistent with their attendance. It's a little bit easier to forget if they don't have to travel to a specific place.
Right.
We also have found that the internet can be tricky, especially in rural areas. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that prohibits consistent participation on our parents' part. Sometimes they've been, myself even, have been kicked out of group because my internet went down or had a little blip in it or something like that. So that definitely has become something that is a little bit of a challenge, and we just kind of roll with it the best that we can. Mm-hmm. If our families aren't able to be present for a group setting, in a lot of instances, we will provide information and support phone calls or text with them, whichever is their preferred method of communication, or do one-on-one chats like this to help provide the support that they might need.
Right. So you really are, you've pivoted and you're providing the support in a group setting with Zoom or a virtual platform. Yes. And you're doing one-on-one texting, calling, all kinds of things to support the families, despite the barriers that you've kind of encountered.
The ones that have said, I can't participate via telephone or via group at a specific time and place or for that long of a duration, we have, like I said, we continue to check in with them one-on-one, continue to try and provide the support that we can. I've been able to have one-on-one chat sessions like this for a shorter amount of time to be able to talk about some of the principles that we would have talked about in group.
What's one sentence you would say about what they're saying about the usefulness of this support at this time?
Funny that you say that. I actually have had one of my parents say that, like, we were in contact after one of our groups because she'd had a particularly rough day. She's a teacher, and so she is working virtually as well, and then attending group in the evening. And that particular day, I checked in with her after group because she had said she'd had kind of a rough day. And so I was checking in with her to make sure, see if there was anything else that we could do to help support her. And she said, you know what, I just look forward to this group. I need it. I need the interaction. It is a breath of fresh air. It helps me know that I'm not alone as a parent when I get frustrated, when I get angry, get stressed out because of the way things are. She said, I just really look forward to it. It is so helpful. You guys just don't even know.
We've shifted and had to help folks figure out some of these nuances of going forth in a virtual way with the families. What would you say about how our support has helped you during this time?
I honestly do not think that we would have been as successful as we've been thus far without the support that PCA has given us. And I feel like, we've been able to have an increased amount of coaching calls, an increased amount of support calls just to check in to see how we're doing. And I feel like all of those things have helped us be able to bounce ideas around, to be able to brainstorm, to be able to think about very realistic ways of how to change what we're doing and implement it. And I feel like it has been an incredible amount of support that is very, very helpful and very necessary.